All right, my name is Young Cho, and we're sitting here in Austin, Texas, in front of our house. And we have put in a 4.2 kilowatt solar panel system on top of our roof up there, as you can see. And 4.2 kilowatts is about 50% bigger than most normal applications for solar panels. And the reason why my wife and I decided to put that up is because of a combination of factors. One of which is we wanted to do something for the environment and to offset a lot of the energy that we're using inside the house. And the second is that we get a lot of financial incentives from the city of Austin through its electric utility, Austin Energy, as well as the federal government. So it made it a really compelling reason to do the solar panels.
And how did you hear about the solar panel rebate program?
We actually saw it a lot when you watch green renovation shows. They highlight Austin as actually a focal point for a lot of green building, and solar panels were mentioned a lot. And so we decided to look into it. And a friend of ours actually has a company that installs solar panels, so we learned quite a bit from him. And that's how we found out about the rebates and the solar panels and how economical it really is to put them up here in Austin.
And how much do you save?
Typically, in a given month, in the summer months, we save about 600 kilowatt hours. And so, from our energy usage in the house, based upon our rates, that's about $80 to $90 a month in electricity. So, in the summer, that's probably going to be about half of our electricity bill.
And you talked about, how much you spent initially. Could you talk about
Hmm.
what you put in, how much you put in, and then how much you got back from the rebate, and
Sure.
how that works out?
So if somebody were to outside of the city of Austin were to come up and try and buy the system, it would probably cost about $27,000. So that's quite a bit of money. But the Austin Energy has a fantastic rebate program, like I mentioned, and coupled with the new federal energy stimulus plan that they had back in February. We ended up paying just about $1,000 for our entire system. And that was a fantastic deal. So we think our payback is going to be probably in about a year. I think since then, Austin Energy's reduced its rebate program. So this particular system would probably cost about $4,000. So on a given usage rate, it would probably take about 4 years or so to pay back.
And what's your background? What's your educational background?
We're actually, my wife and I were from Toronto, Canada. And in Canada, there's not really a lot of opportunity to get into solar panels and things just because of the rebate programs and the weather. But we are from Canada. My background is actually in business. Worked in telecommunications for a long time, and yes, and I have a graduate degree as well.
And what interested you to find out more about this program? Why, what drove you to try and do this?
Well, one of the things that I'd always been interested in, and it's ever since we moved to Austin, it's sort of been heightened, is environmental awareness. And one of the things that we really wanted to try and do was try and reduce as much as possible, or do all the things that we could do in order to reduce our dependency on a lot of carbon emitting products and electricity. So that's one of the things that we really tried to focus on. As well, when we bought the house, we really tried to focus on other environmental issues like water usage. So we put in a sprinkler system as well as drip irrigation throughout the yard, and that's all timed to provide the maximum usage of the water and things like that. So that's something that we've been increasingly been focused on over the last few years, and we just thought that was a fantastic way to sort of get into Austin.
Yeah. And with the economy, have you really seen a benefit in this downturn economy?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the stimulus, we were going down the path of getting the solar panels anyways, and so with the federal stimulus that was added in February of this year, it sort of just pushed us to get that decision done a lot faster and get the solar panels in a lot faster. But we are down the path. Obviously, it makes it tougher in an economy like this to spend that kind of money, but I think with the rebates and things, it really does make it worthwhile.